So you have decided to increase your stream quality as well as your viewer engagement and decided to get a bot. That's great. If you ever think you don't need one because you've got mods and you're okay looking after your chat, you're kind of wrong. You need to have a bot to moderate your chat, increase viewer engagement, increase chatters. But the question is, how does that work? Let's talk about this. I'm Aaron from the Spas Gaming channel. Some of you may actually know me as Spas, but now you know my real name. I'm a Twitch streamer and YouTube content creator, hence you're here right now, and I'll be assisting you setting up your Streamlabs Cloudbot for your stream. This will be a basic overview of the settings and how you can use it to increase viewer engagement, follows, auto moderation, timers. Kind of lost count of my fingers there. This will definitely increase your followers and your viewer engagement. I've been testing this for a few months now and it's done it for me. I'll also be offering you some recommended settings that I personally use, which I'll show you later in the video, so make sure you stick around to the end. So why do I use Streamlabs Cloudbot and don't use anything else like Nightbot or the Streamlabs version? I researched so much into different chatbots that I could use, but in the end I went with Streamlabs Cloudbot mainly because it has a great user interface. It was easy to set up. It enabled me to create games for my viewers to play to increase viewer retention. I had a loyalty point system set up, so even when I was an affiliate, people were actually getting points for the channel and were able to use them for when I did giveaways, prizes, and just general viewer engagement to say thank you for people for watching, as well as it having the ability to moderate the channel. So it was a great package all in one for me, and Streamlabs and Nightbot, when I was checking them out, didn't really have those features. To be fair, I'm not even sure if they still do. It was literally a few clicks and you're ready to go. You hop on over to the Streamlabs website, basically, yes, I want it, switch it on, mod it, and just set, and then you just need to configure it. And as it's a cloud bot, you don't have to install it, which means you can use it on all different platforms like Xbox, PC, that's a given, PlayStation, anything where you're streaming from Twitch, the Cloudbot can help you. Okay, enough of why I use it. Let's talk about how you actually set this up and how you can be a Cloudbot guru by the end of this video. That was a bit cheesy, wasn't it? Also, by the end of this, let me know which feature you're most excited to use within the Cloudbot interface, and if you actually need to know anything else about it, drop it in the comments below. More than happy to go through some extra items for you. Okay, so let's dive straight in. First thing you need to do is you need to set yourself up with the Streamlabs account. I'm not going to show you how to do that. I'll just drop the link down in the description below. Head over there, click the link, sign into your Twitch on there, and then you're good to go. Second thing you want to do once you signed into Streamlabs is actually activate the bot. So if you go over to the left here, click on Cloudbot, and then click on this slider here to set it to on. That's it now activated. Now all you need to do is assign it mod status within your chat itself, so it can actually start moderating your chat. To do this, if you load up your chat and type in !mod, put a space, and then type in Streamlabs, that'll then enable Streamlabs to then be a moderator and start moderating your chat and then feeding things back to your viewers. Before we set up the fun stuff, we need to make sure we set up the moderation to avoid you having to stop mid-stream to go over to your chat to delete links and things like that, because it just gets a bit of a pain the more you have to do that. So to do this, if you go over to your mod tools tab, and then my personal favorite that I have turned on is the link protection, because that actually stops those bots from spamming, hey, come to this website and grow big. You don't want any of that in there. Basically switch this preference to on, as you can see here. What does happen with you turning on the link protections, it does stop all users from being able to post links. So what you actually want to do is go into preferences here and just change this drop down box to regulars and subscribers. That'll then enable all your regulars and your subscribers to actually be able to post any Twitch clips they create or anything from your YouTube channel. It just enables the people who should be able to post links able to post links. You can also set up other mod tools such as caps protection, word protection, but personally I just use Twitch's own built-in one for that because it does a fairly good job with capturing those. But if you want to turn those on, it's kind of self-explanatory. Just click the slider on, they'll then switch on, and you can customize it through the whitelist, blacklists, and any preferences in there that you wish. I just personally don't use them because I use the Twitch one. If you have any questions on any of these mod tools though, make sure you pop them in the comments below. I'm more than happy to run through these with you and just give you further advice if you need it. Otherwise, link protection should technically be all you need. So the next most important thing that you want to set up is timers on your stream. Now, timers are a great way to promote yourself to your viewers as it pops up in chat every so often saying, hey, are you enjoying the content? make sure you follow. It just enables you viewers to be able to be prompted to give you a follow if they're enjoying what they're watching, and saves you having to say it every 10-15 minutes. You can set how often they appear in chat by going through the timer section. You can set it to 5, 10, 15, whatever you're actually using it for, depends how often you want it to show. You can actually see them in action in my chat here. You can see them popping up recommending various different things. They're not very intrusive, they're just there a bit like another user, but it just reminds people to check out different content, follow you, and just the usual things that you would normally be wanting to say on stream, but without you actually having to think about it. So the timers are a great tool to actually enable you to do that. To configure these timers, if you head on over to the timers section, you can see the ones that I have already set here. To create these, they are super simple. We'll go through one now just so you know how to set these up. So if you click on add timer, you can give it a name, something that's applicable to what it will be doing. So we'll call this stream tips. And then fill in what you want it to say. So in here, hey, I'm testing out my Cloudbot. Then in the interval, this is the timer section. Input how long you want it to wait until it posts the above. The timer will then start counting down as soon as it detects the line minimum amount has been reached, which is below here. If you set this line minimum to between 5 and 10, that in my opinion is the sweet spot to start your timer, as having that too high, if your chat's ever quiet on one day, the timer's not even going to start running, and if it's too busy, that time is going to be constantly going and will then start spamming chat. So make sure you set that between 5 and 10. I normally opt for 10 to be fair. For the interval time, I find it's best to set it between 20 to 40 minutes. Depending on what kind of thing you're asking the bot to say, if it is covering things like what commands it can run, it's much better to have that more regular. So I'd probably set to run every 15, just so your viewers know exactly what commands they can run, which we will cover later in the video. So these kind of timers are known as a call to action. A call to action is something that I'm going to do now, so make sure if this video is helping you, make sure you hit it up with a like. Don't forget to subscribe for some extra stream tips. I'll be covering more things such as equipment reviews, extra tips on how to make your stream better and how to grow. And I'll probably also do a few Ask Spas sessions, which if you want to get involved in that, make sure you drop in on the Discord or follow me on Twitter. I'll be posting there soon to get some questions from you. And if you just want to come in and hang out on Twitch, link is also here as well. Join that, we'll talk live, we'll talk more stuff. We'll just talk. I spent a lot of time in just chatting, so hopefully see you there. Now for the interesting stuff, modules. This is where you can set up heists, games, giveaways, loyalty points, which increases viewer engagement massively. When someone comes into chat and sees all this going on, they're like, wow, this is a very active and hyped chat. It makes them want to get involved in heists and giveaways because it costs them no money, they get stuff for free, and they want to get more loyalty points so they can engage in those activities more. I've been running these for a few months now and I've only got positive feedback from it. Everyone seems to enjoy the heists, everyone seems to enjoy the giveaways, everybody seems to enjoy the loyalty points too, so I fully recommend setting these up. So how do you set these up? First off, you need to know exactly what loyalty points are. These are different points to the Twitch's channel points. These are loyalty points which are provided by Streamlabs. You can use these before you're even affiliated, and you actually use these for giveaways and raffles, a multitude of things, but I'll cover them in a different video, otherwise this video will be massively long. You can give your points a name. Mine are called Spasolians, similar to The Sims, right? I might have been a fan way back when. If you look at your loyalty table, you'll be able to see who has the most watch time and who has the most points. You can also set from here how those points accrue. What I do with my points is at the end of each month, the person with the highest loyalty points from the heists and other modules I've got activated will be gifted a free sub. If they already have gifted sub from someone else, they can then donate that sub to another person. Whoever has the most hours in chat, come the reset, I will then give them a point boost at the start of the month so they can then use that to try and win that gifted sub at the end of the month. I've started this off at 1,000 points. I might increase it because our highest at the moment at the time of recording is Corrosive. Well done. If you want to know anything in particular about what you can do with the loyalty points, just drop them in the comments below. I'm more than happy to discuss that further with you. But as a summary, they can trade, they can gamble, they can duel, they can raffle ticket it. There's just so much you can do. Okay, so the modules. So the main module that I will be recommending is the heist module. This allows the viewers to bet their points on the heist itself, and if they succeed, they can then double those points. It's essentially double or nothing. If you check out the preferences on the module, you can actually customize the maximum bet and the delay as to how often they can run that heist. But that's all self-explanatory, so I'm not going to go through that into this here. But if you do have any questions, make sure you let me know. You can actually customize it with your own Heist story if you want. I'm still currently using the default one because I haven't got around to creating the one I want to do it yet, but that should be by soon. But ultimately, the viewers love the Heist. They love the gambling to see if they actually escape the island currently. It's currently a pirate one, which you can see if you join the Twitch, so make sure you do. I've got great feedback from that, so definitely set that one up as well. If you want to know any of my particular settings that I've got for these modules, make sure you hop onto the Discord or drop it in the comments below. I'm more than happy to share those with you. So the next super important one to set up is commands. You may see these on other channels quite often, but Cloudbot has a lot of these commands already built into it. Commands allow your viewers to interact with your Cloudbot, and Cloudbot will actually return back with some results depending on what commands you've actually set up. There are a few of these that I'd recommend at the start, and then you can increase these as you grow. A great one to set up first of all is follow age. It allows all your viewers to flex, and everyone likes to flex, right? That's one I've set up for a little while now, and people love to use that. To add this, what you need to do is you go to your commands module and select custom, and if you select on add command, you want to then click on the template button and select follow age. This will then populate the command for you, and you can specify how you want it to reply. Now, personally, I think this is great to go in chat because it encourages other people to test their follow age too, as everyone likes to see exactly how long they've been following. And as I said earlier, it's a good flex. So when they do this in chat, they get an output like this. So you can also set up custom commands without actually selecting it from the template. For example, you can see this one that I've created here, my ! socials. You can see that users or mods can enter this command and it'll make the Cloudbot come back with this information, which again will help viewer engagement and it will assist you in promoting your extra content creation areas. But have a little play with that and see what other custom commands you want to do. Everyone's stream is different. Think of different things that you want to add in there and make sure you click add command and go through that. There's also a bunch of default commands that you can check out if you click on the default section here. I'm not going to cover those just because these are all self-explanatory. Just do the little switch to actually switch them on if you want to, and then you can go into preferences and change things around. But most of the time, that section there, if you switch the item on, the default settings will be good enough. If you have any further questions about the commands though, again, make sure you drop them in the comments below. More than happy to chat about that with you, or hop in the Discord or Twitch, and yeah, we can chat about it. There are so many different ways you can set up a Cloudbot to your advantage, and I hope that the brief overview has given you at least an insight into what you should do with your stream, and if you haven't got one, why you should definitely set this up. If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to drop that in the comments section below, or hop in the Discord or Twitch when I'm live. If it has helped you out, don't forget to give it a like and remember to subscribe. I hope you all have some fantastic streams and some dope gaming sessions. Catch you all next time. Oh, God, that got me, damn it! No, man! Oh, that's the first time that game's got me tonight.